Hey fly fishing friends, today we review the Stealth Atom Pack from Patagonia. So let's go over some of the features of this bag, starting with the outside features. There is a included D-ring, which I've attached your regular old magnet for putting on a net. I attach my fish pond net to that. I usually like to let it sit over this side of the bag. Makes it the most comfortable for me. Works well, I've had no issues with it at all. Sturdy, pretty basic D-ring. Next is the Tippet Holder. It's just an elastic enclosure with this little snap there. It's a little hook you can see, hopefully. And yeah, it's just bungee. Does a good job of holding these. The one thing I've had an issue, it's not an issue with, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but with these real ones, because they all connect together. When you're trying to spin it, because of all the friction holding into your bag, you're actually spinning everything. So just tugging on one of these, sometimes it's a little hard to get the tippet to come off freely. Next is just this pocket here. It's just a felt lined soft pocket that Patagonia brands as a sunglasses pocket, but I don't think I would ever put my sunglasses in there because it's up against my back. I usually actually just throw my keys in there so I know where they are. Molded compartment, I'm going to go over that in more detail, but it is solid, keeps things from getting crushed. Down here, flip it around, there's a zinger attachment, all sorts of different ways to attach a zinger on there. I just have a really cheap one, and a pair of nail clippers because that's what I prefer to use. And on the end here is a water bottle holder. As you can see, I use it to hold my sushi roll, but it will hold a water bottle, of course. This is a Swell water bottle. In there has this nice bungee cord that you can pull over, tighten everything up. Onto this front little pouch. There's a little pocket here with a Velcro attachment for hemostats. Works well, pretty big pocket. You can probably get a way bigger pair in there than what I use. And finally, another little pocket in here. Nothing huge. I usually actually just toss my cell phone in there, or sometimes I toss an indicator in there when I'm done with it. Flip this bad boy over. Nothing crazy, just kind of vented mesh for the strap. It's nice and padded. It is comfortable. It's not too bad. I do find with the amount of stuff that I carry that it can get to be a little much to carry all day. And then you just have your adjustment straps with these little things to keep the webbing tucked out of the way. And yeah, that's kind of it for the outside. I'm gonna get a more detailed thing of this thing in a second here on a different shot. So now let's go over the outside molded compartment. 2 zippers that go either way that open her up. She does open all the way up. Usually sits, it actually sits native or naturally kind of like that. So it is kind of the workbench style thing. I'm gonna pull her right open so we can look at everything. Inside here is a detachable foam patch. It is just on Velcro. I got it just, usually I just throw things here real quick when I'm done with them. Other little pouches in here are good for floatant. I have an old cheap spool here that I keep a leader on. Another little pouch here. This is just what I use for tying leaders for streamers, 10-pound fluoro. Weights. But yeah, good little compartment. Keeps everything nicely organized. Love this patch, use it a lot. Like I said, it is very crush proof. No issues damaging anything while it's in there. It is actually really tough. Yeah, it's actually a great little addition to this bag, and I've actually enjoyed probably this piece the most out of everything on this bag. It works really well. And the zippers. Zip it back up, and there she is. Last but not least, let's go over the main compartment of the bag, which makes up the most of it. One zipper to get into this guy. Opens up fairly decently. Hopefully I can get as much shot in there as possible. First thing is a waterproof pouch that sits along the front. Yep, that's right, toilet paper. Just never know, and you want it to be dry when you want to go use it, right? Other than that, she's pretty big in there. I'll just, you know, for instance, here's my sushi roll, no problem. Couple Orvis boxes I don't use. I'm just gonna throw them in there so you get an idea of what I can get in there, you know. And that's still gonna zip up, no problem. Would I ever pack it like that? No, but it just gives you an idea of what you can get in there. I usually keep, so there's these all these stretchy little bags here, or little pockets. I like to keep my 2 tacky boxes right in the center one. I find these side ones off here to be a little finicky to get to. I usually just have, this is some old cheap Tippet that I keep on me but I don't really use. And this back one here, it's hard to see, I know. But maybe if you had a smaller box, such as this Orvis one, you can keep that in there. It's a little easier to get out, but I find the tacky boxes, which I enjoy, to be a little hard to get out of those back pockets. There is another behind this, where I just keep a mess of leaders. I have no organization for that whatsoever. There is a little key ring if you want to attach your keys in there. Like I said, I like to keep mine in that pocket. But yeah, that's all there is inside there. It's just 3 mesh pockets. And one big, and then just one little intersecting spot there, which does have a little Velcro to kind of keep it closed. And then the main compartment, it's all in there, which I usually throw a granola bar, something like that, and then your waterproof pouch. So overall, I really do enjoy this bag. But with the amount of stuff that I carry, which is usually my sushi roll, some food, my 2 tacky boxes, my camera, which I'm currently filming with, sometimes a small tripod, my net, I find that having everything on a single strap, which you can only wear over your right shoulder on a long day, ends up being far too much, and does give myself personally, problems with my shoulder. And that might just be me. I do get sore shoulders and muscles in my back quite easily. So for somebody else, it might work great. In fact, I'm giving this to my brother. But hopefully this review gives you a good idea of what this bag is all about, what it can do, how you can use it, all the great features, and maybe a couple of things that might not work for you. Nothing's perfect. This is pretty close as far as slings go. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the review and got something out of this, and let me know what you think. Thanks very much.